Hi, I'm Marcos Fava Neves, a professor at the University of São Paulo and also at Harven Agribusiness School in Brazil. I work a lot with strategic planning for food and agribusiness, and this is a short video where you can see some ideas based upon a visit that I've just done to the US, taking pictures of products in supermarkets, visiting some restaurants, and you can know more about my work at this website here, and I hope you enjoy. So I will start with a picture that shows the local grower, and I think this is something so nice because they are emphasizing that you should help your community, that you should buy where you're based, and they have this special area for fruits, and you can see the way they are showing high-V homegrown. We're proud local growers are producing this food for the consumer. So I enjoyed a lot to see this strategy. The second picture shows you wine being sold in boxes, which can be interesting for larger parties or some other types of wine consuming events, and also the way the wines are displayed with the storytelling and the family. I think it's also a nice idea for packaging and also for positioning of products. Then we have the pizza place of the supermarket, and what called my attention was the time that it takes to produce one pizza. So this can be an incentive for a person to go there and to ask, because you know the amount of time you're going to spend while waiting for the pizza. And this is also inside the restaurant, so you can have the pizza there or you can take the pizza home. Then this olive oil produced in California. I had wonderful insights taking a look at this packaging, because you can see that it's 100% produced in California. Then you have the logos of non-GMO, other logos linked to health, and very creative. On the left side you can see a license plate saying California grown. So it's another product showing the strategy, or bringing the strategy to enhance our community to buy products that are based or produced in our region. Then you have the Sony's pizza sauce. What called my attention is what's written up there: original Nanavaco family recipe. So it brings the family concept, tells you just under the picture that your family deserves the best. So I like a lot this linkage from my family, produce it to your family. It's something that we can use more in terms of argument. And on the right side you have the storytelling again about the family producing the pizza sauce. The same story comes with the rice, the basmati rice from Lundberg Family Farms. They tell the story of the family since 1937, producing under a huge concept of sustainability. And also you can see on the right side the regenerative organic certified, and there is also a stamp called regenerative organic certified bronze, which is something that it's a certification that happens in the US. So you see a lot of arguments also in terms of marketing, in terms of regenerative agriculture, in terms of family, and gives opportunity to use more. Regarding to sugar, interesting how they do kind of a positioning of the pure cane sugar. You can see here in this package, and also the different packages depending on the way you're going to use sugar, if it's a single or if it's a large family or if it's for a restaurant, and you have different types of packages to sell sugar in the supermarkets. But what called my attention is the premium pure cane, so selling the idea of cane as an origin for sugar. The wholesome sugar has a huge concept towards regenerative agriculture and organic also. I was impressed that this sugar is produced in Paraguay, and you can see how rich the amount of information that you have within just one package. And I always think that we should use more the package to bring communications for the consumer, because the package is yours and you can write whatever is allowed by the regulations. But as you can see there, they tell this sugar supports practices that help to restore the soil, better environment, and others. So the package is almost like a lecture for you to understand more about what can be done in terms of sustainability. Then you have the organic pure cane sugar, also a nice package. You can see the sugar. It's well designed and produced in Brazil, which made me very happy to see that Brazil is producing sugar going directly to shelves of supermarkets in the US with a very high content in terms of differentiation. Then you have, in terms of eggs, the Farmer's Hen House, free-range organic, and solar energy. I've never seen a package telling that the energy used was totally solar. It's a nice idea. And also raised on small family farms is another differentiation being used in the package. Then you can see what can be done, the Hy-Vee brand. Hy-Vee is a retail chain that we had a chance to visit, and they are employer owned in the US. It's a nice case study to visit the website and understand more. But you can see here the 100% egg whites and liquid egg substitute being sold under the brand of Hy-Vee. So it's a more convenient product based upon eggs than selling the egg. So it's going towards convenience. Again, you can see the Farmer's Hen House package with the amount of eggs it comes, the solar energy, and raise it on family farms. This package from Land O'Lakes for me was outstanding because you can see the on the back. I love this. With this purchase, you support American farmers and their communities. As a co-op, we're owned by thousands of farmers who benefit from sales of our quality products. And when farmers win, we all win. And I call it a lot my attention. I think it's a great idea for most of our cooperatives within the food that they produce to make this very clear. How the system is organized and how it's more social in terms of benefits for the owners, the farmers. So I enjoyed a lot this Land O'Lakes. Also very nice in the same direction, you can see Florida's Natural, fresh from the grove, 100% premium orange juice, a farmers cooperative since 1933. And you can see the USA flag down there, farmer owned. In the USA, so it shows the regions, shows the country. And on the right side, what called my attention is when they try to explain that we're different. So let me read and see why are you different. So they tell the story of being a cooperative and having pictures of farmers, and it's a very nice package of Florida's Natural. They also have it in the gallon content. Telling the same story as you can see over there. Look at the flag again, farmer owned in the USA. In terms of empowering our region, you can see the Hy-Vee, again selling Midwest pork. So it was a meat that's produced in our region. They have this special identification in the supermarket, so you can do your choice and buy the pork produced in your region. Also, you can see the Angus, great on the grill, and telling information of prices and others, and also telling that the Angus is sold under the brand of Hy-Vee. So again, it's called private label, where you have the label of the supermarket being used by the products. Another thing that calls my attention when visiting the supermarkets in the US is the amount of brands that you have based upon food service, based upon restaurants. You can see in the coffee area that most of the brands are coming from the coffee shops, from the coffee retail system, like Starbucks and Seattle's Best and several others. Now here you can see the Olive Garden, which is a restaurant chain, selling their dressing at the supermarket. It's a very nice way to use more the brand, which is an asset that the company has. Newman's Own is a brand that I enjoy a lot, and what is interesting in this case that you see here is that 100% of the profits of Newman's Own products go to charity. So it's a company that all the results go to social activities, and you may have consumers that value that. So Newman's brand is always available in this with this type of positioning of concept. Then you can see the Hy-Vee tomato ketchup, which is the private label, as I told you, together with the Heinz tomato ketchup in a very nice package, making it easier for you to use the ketchup. And normally the private label, which is the one on the upper part of the picture, is a little bit cheaper than the other one, and can be done even by the same company. Then you have the Wahlburg's Chef Paul's barbecue sauce, also having a storytelling and a signature with a name. This is another idea in terms of food marketing that I love. It's when you identify a person behind the product. So this brings more proximity, let's say, you get closer the consumer and the producer because you have someone signing a certain product. The same idea you can see with Arby's. Arby's is a fast food chain for sandwiches, and they are selling their sauce in the supermarkets using the Arby's brand that's very well known in the US. The idea of empowering farmers is also something that I enjoy a lot, and you can see the advertisement of Iowa State University. When you arrive in the airport in Des Moines, you can see I am an agronomist. So being proud of building up agronomists to the market. So I am an agronomist.net is the website if you want to have more information, but I enjoy to see this at the airport as soon as the plane arrives and you get in. Another thing that you can see is very creative material from Iowa Soybean Association advertisement. It's like a fuel pump, and it says Iowa's sustainable future. So it has to deal with sustainability in terms of environment, substituting non-renewable sources of energy, and it has to deal with sustainability of people also. So you have two of the three ESG criteria in one image for the community, because everyone is using the airport, so you can see the importance of soybeans for the airport. And then also you can see in the corn in a mall in a very nice way that corn produces. It's not that corn is produced in Iowa, it's a corn gives money to Iowa. So very nice also the way that it's used. Another thing that I like a lot in the US is the restaurants that are with all the concept of farms. We have Cracker Barrel, and we were able to visit Machine Shed, and you have a lot of things to buy over there, and you can have a nice food, and all the communication inside the restaurant is linked to agribusiness. So very nice visit also. Okay, so these were some insights about things going on in terms of food marketing, strategy in marketing, positioning. And my recommendation is when you see this video, pick up the most relevant ideas and see how these ideas can be used within your company, within your cooperative, or whatever in terms of your consultancy activities, because this is what we should do. We should always do these visits, and I normally tell my students that I do the visit not as a buyer, but as a scientist, paying attention, taking pictures. Today we are allowed to take pictures. In the past was very difficult because I had to go with cameras, and normally someone would come and tell, oh, you can't take pictures here inside. Now with the phone, my job is easier, and I hope you enjoyed the video and you can have some nice ideas for your life and for your organization. Thanks a lot for your attention.